Hello, bonjour, buenos dias, namaste, hajime mashite, ni hao, assalamu alaikum. Everybody out there in the internet, channel taken for March 2017. So you know what videos I'm working on, changes to the channel and other stuff, and rambling and about stuff and stuff. Whatever, that was an okay intro. Whatever. Videos I'm working on. So, Horizon done, played it, awesome. Near, played it, also awesome. I kind of make like separate videos on those as far as like a impression. I don't know. I'm thinking about like every time I play through a game, to like immediately afterwards make a video about like how I felt about the game. But it's like eventually I'd like want to transition into video reviews, but it's like oh I don't really need to. I kind of like just want to play them. I mean I talk about them on the podcast, so it's kind of like doing that twice is kind of like I don't really like repeating myself, so it's like maybe not. We'll see. And I don't want to like drag them into China Tech and be like, oh yeah, these are the games I played, and this is how I felt about them, because I still want to go like do a separate thing as far as like what you've been playing video and like what I've been playing and like how I felt about the game and like videos I'm working on the channel and stuff, and like that's a whole thing, but that's still not in the work shit. So that's another thing, a concept slash idea that I've been brainstorming. I haven't exactly got into production. But yeah, a video I am working on is second volume or episode, whatever, of the YouTube Sausage. So that's going to be out probably sometime this weekend when I have time to work it. Time to work it, har har. Time to make it and upload it. So yeah, that's a thing. What else? What else? Oh, also Mass Effect comes out in like 12 days, so yeah. Andromeda, once that hits, that's like kind of going to be the main thing on the channel for a while. I don't even know how long, because it's kind of weird though, because basically you have that update from Destiny, where it's like the Age of Triumph or whatever, which I'm not going to go into it. That's my brain is like, dude, just let it go, man. Just let it go. My other part of my brain is like, I hate that game. Let me just rip into it. But that's the thing. It's like there's an Age of Triumph update. Of course, it comes out the week of Mass Effect Andromeda, so I'm not gonna be playing it until I don't even know, because I'm just gonna play Andromeda and escape from the terrible American wasteland that I'm currently living in into the wondrous virtual realm of video game land. Yay! Um, Oh, also, I said something like last video about E3, but I'm probably not going to go because I was on the website for like the E3 thingy when like they set out the email. I think it was like a couple of days like later, so I probably should like did this the first day. They had like the links for like all the hotels and crap, and like man, it was expensive. And I was like going through the process of ordering it, and I was like clicking like as I was checking it out, and it like was like, oh, these days are no longer available. So I was like, dude, I'm just gonna cut my losses. Because I was like, after I looked into the prices on everything, it's expensive, and I was like, $250 for a ticket, but like everything else is like way more. So it's like that's just like the start, and then like everything else just like goes way up after that, and it's just like, yeah, let me just cut my losses here, because I mean I could, but then it's like, dude, I've been trying to save up for this move I'm trying to do, and it's like let's just get that done first, and not add to the plate of things I have to worry about in my life. So it's like whatever, dude. It's like next year, man. Next year, whatever. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing of like me, giving myself reasons to not do it, which is what I always do. Someone was like, oh, well, no, I changed my mind. Backing out, whatever. So yeah, whatever. What am I talking about? Videos I'm working on, changing to the channel. No changes to the channel. Like, oh, actually, another video I'm working on. I'm sorry. It's like I never, like whenever I have up my outline, I never put like the stuff I'm going to talk about. So it's just like the topic of like videos I'm working on, changing to stuff on the channel, and then like rambling about other stuff. So I should probably take the rambling out, and it would be more focused, but that would be way less fun. So yeah. Um, so besides the whole Mass Effect thing, which is like that, I cannot wait. Oh, it looks so good. Yeah, and I'm super. I like. It's weird. The closer it gets, the more excited I am. And like for a while, I was just like kind of cautiously optimistic. But after they showed the, I think it was like the combat gameplay, I don't remember what it was. It was like they showed basically how you could like have your skills from different classes on your character, and they showed the weapon types and how it's like Milky Way versus alien types versus the whatever types, and you had like the ammo ones and the beam weapons, and like some overheat, some use ammo, so they kind of like have a hybrid of Mass Effect 1 and 2, which is pretty cool. So they kind of like solved a lot of things, and just like the powers that they've used. I don't know. Looking at it and seeing it, it's just like getting more. It's like can't wait, just get excited. And just like, oh man, looks so good. Just like so. And yeah, it's like they've only shown single player, which means that they probably are like very like focused and like wanting to show this and not have like a mixed message going of like, oh, and it also has multiplayer and co-op. It's like just show this single player and be like, it actually is like super significant and like very meaty, hopefully, and just like so like the closer we get, the more hyped I'm getting. And then I mean, not to talk about Mass Effect for like 15 minutes here, but whatever. And then they showed the thing where basically you had like the more colonists that you can wake up as you're progressing and making the outposts on the planets or whatever they're called, the little bases. You can like have science and tech and research and R&D, research and engineering. You can have like military to like security forces, and you can have like the merchants to like have currency and economy. So for me, my goal, I mean not my goal, but it's like after I saw that, my brain like the gears were turning, and I was like, oh dude, I got an idea. So, like I mean, my first playthrough, it's gonna be like a balance of 3 and like whatever I need at that time to like build my bases, blah blah blah. Then after that, I'm just gonna like go into like the weird. Well, I guess I don't know. I guess that's the thing. I'll play it the first time to see if it affects anything really, and then if it does, I will have like a basically go like 100% and not the other 3. And so like I've named them like the scientist and R&D one is like going to be Team Space Nerds, and then the military one is going to be the PMC of the universe that like protects everybody through military force. And then the third one, which is like all merchant and trading, is going to be the Ferengi, gold press latinum for everybody. all about that profit for gold press latinum, Ferengi ears. But yeah, thinking about it, man, just so close. 12 days. Cannot wait. Just so yeah. I'll be playing the crap out of that. I'll be streaming it, so check that out. And then just every day probably for I don't even know how long. So yeah, the Age of Triumph crap, like who knows when I'm gonna get to that. Like I might not even get around to it before Destiny 2 comes out in September, because effing Mass Effect is back, and I've finished all my games so far this year. So Graduation is done. That was good. Like I said, Horizon was awesome. Nier was awesome. I might go back and play some more Nier, because there's apparently a lot of more endings, I guess. So, and there's a lot of stuff to do. And it's a JRPG. And I was playing New Game Plus, and yeah, New Game Plus. I love New Game Plus, and it was seeming like it wasn't, like it's weird, like the normal enemies are scaled up to your level, but then all the boss encounters seemed like they were under-leveled, but that was just the prologue, so I'm not sure if it like actually scales up once you're into the main story, so I want to see what that's like. But yeah, besides that, videos I'm working on, so the whole thing I forgot to talk about last week on the end of the video, with the daily share button things. So now that I'm done with Horizon and Nier, and I have nothing to play between now and Mass Effect, I'll get back to doing that. And then also I went to there's like one extra Hitman job they added with the Dictator or something. It was a Sapienza level. I think it's Sapienza. The one with the doctor, and you gotta like go into the lab. And there's like also the Funder dude, so it's like the 2 targets and then like the virus. So there's that one. I'm gonna play through that, and then like in that stream I'm gonna like play through that, and then I'm gonna show all the cutscenes in the story, and then I'm gonna end the stream, and I'm gonna delete the game so I can have space on the hard drive again. I mean, they added that update for like USB hard drives, but the thing about PS4, dude, is like there's only 2 there's only 2 USB ports. So if you have a hard drive plugged into one, and you use a wireless headset like I do, because I use the Platinum headset, it's like you can only use one flipping, like, yeah, it's like I need to charge my controller, or I need to like be able to like hear, and it's like, dude, that's a trade-off. Like that's kind of not cool. So I gotta figure out a way to work around that. Maybe just like plug. Oh, actually, I just realized something. There is a workaround because yeah. Anyway, whatever. I just solved my own problem in my brain. Yes, the more you know. So I will probably make a video of like hooking up a USB hard drive to my PS4 because I had one. I was gonna put it into my. I was debating on like putting it into this one I have now or buying a Pro and using it for that. But it's like, I don't know, man. Like I played Nier and I played Horizon and they both looked good. Like they looked good on like just normal PlayStation. Like I don't think I need a Pro. And I like okay, here's the problem with PlayStation 4 Pro is like I have a bunch of money saved up in my bank account and like every day like when I go in to like look at it and like check my finances, it's just like evil Kermit shows up and it's just like whispering to me like treat yourself again, treat yourself, yes. PlayStation 4 Pro, you know you want to buy it. You know you're gonna buy one eventually. Nintendo Switch, you know you want one. You know that Mario Odyssey comes out. You know you want to be all on that. And Zelda looks really good. You know, it's like I can't. It's like la 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 la, like la la la. Like I have to like block out the whispers because it's driving me. It's not driving me insane, but it's like, dude, I have to like focus, most concentrate. It just yeah, it's weird. It's weird. So yeah, it's like luckily I've not ended up with a PlayStation 4 Pro, and I don't. I mean, I kind of want to get one from Mass Effect. Then it's like, dude, like the more like my frontal lobe is like saving me right now because like I think like I'm like just like blocking myself in and like thinking and concentrating and I'll like just think of something that will, negate all the other things I'm thinking and be like, oh, that's a good point. Yeah, it's like it's really weird. I feel very like ambivalent right now because I'll just like on the one hand, on the other hand, and just like have a constant like give and take all day about stuff. Kind of like I talked about for the E3 thing because I was like talking myself out of that, and now it's like or thinking myself out of that. Now I'm thinking myself out of the PlayStation 4 Pro because it's like, well, I don't really have a 4K TV, so I don't get 4K, I don't get HDR. I mean, I get better loading. Like, what else do I get? Like, besides better loading and performance. Do I need better loading and performance? Actually, no, I don't, because I just played Horizon and Nier, and they're pretty effing awesome without it. So, no, boost mode can go F off until there's a price drop or something. I don't know, whatever. So, yeah, that's your thing. It's like, like the main thing I'm thinking like now is like, if I wait for a price drop, I can get it for cheaper. But if I buy it now, I would have saved the money that I would have, or not, I would have, not, I wouldn't have saved any money, but I would have made the money back that I would have spent by the time it's price dropped. So it's like, what's the point of waiting if you're if you're just gonna recoup the cost, right? So it's like, but yeah, it's a 50-50 right now. Like, because Mass Effect, it's like, dude, I would really like to, play that with all the bells and whistles on, but then I won't get 4K and I won't get HDR, so it's like, that's not all the bells and whistles. And then I do have, like, pro games but then I wouldn't, yeah, it's like, the only benefit I'm getting is, like, better loading and, like, better performance. It's like, you don't really need that, so, yeah, so it's like, you know what, I should just get a 4K TV first, which is, like, not happening anytime soon. Then I could be like, okay, I can, like, look at this and say, was it worth it, or, like, does it look that much better? Probably not, though, because, coming from... Like, I play, yeah, like, I mean, lately I only play PlayStation stuff, but I still, like, play, like, the games on PlayStation where it's, like, not all about the graphics. So it's like, dude, it's like, that's just, like, that's one aspect of a game. So it's like, that's not the thing that you should be putting in front of all the, other stuff on a game when you're playing a game. So it's like, whatever, dude. That was, yeah, rambling about stuff. That was one thing. So yeah, PlayStation 4 Pro, that is my current... something word, blah blah blah, debacle, impasse, thingy, problem, situation. Changes to stuff on the channel. Yeah, not changing anything. It's all about the streaming and the videos, but mostly streaming. So, need to make a challenge trailer so I want to make like a short one and a long one, and like have the short one be like like the current one I have now, but better, or just like similar, but more in tune with what I'm putting out now, which is like less comic stuff, basically less of everything. It's just mostly streaming because I haven't really made a video. I mean, not counting these like vlogs, but like a straight up like video where it's like not a stream or not like a clip from something I've been playing on stream that's like uploaded with share button, or just like go and like and edit it and be like, oh, blah blah blah, this is the video. So there hasn't been like a legit video for a while, but whatever. I mostly just stream now, whatever. What else? I lost my train of thought on that one. I was thinking about something and then lost it. Uh, but yeah, I will probably go back to some of these games I've been playing lately. As far as like when until like between now and Mass Effect, like after I finish it, man, or not finish it, but like play that last mission I haven't played and delete it. Because there's still Borderlands, like the DLC. I was playing that. That was pretty fun. Ah, man, it's like the more I play that game, it's like just, dude, like I I I I kind of like just want to like be on the side of like Borderlands and be like, it's actually better than Destiny because it's story, it's co-op, and it has like some like loot, and it has like yeah, dude, there's like the characters and the dialogue and all that stuff in Borderlands is just like to me it's like so much better than Destiny. Like all the character like yeah like all the character in the in interactions and stuff in Borderlands because like I laugh and it's funny because you have all those characters that are ridiculous like Torg and Claptrap and just there are no characters like that in Destiny. Like Destiny is like so stick up its butt and like serious and it's not fun and it's not like there are some haha moments but dude it doesn't even come close to Borderlands. Like Borderlands is a laugh yourself to sleep treat and it's just playing it every time I play it I'm just like dude I should have played this more. But none of my friends are playing it, like not very many other people are playing it, so it's kind of weird how that happened, but whatever. Be a pre-sequel, what other stuff? I was thinking about playing Shadow of Mordor, but between now and Mass Effect, I'm just gonna try like not play, like not get myself in a situation where I'm playing something and then that comes out and I have to like just cut my losses and come back to it some other time. I might check out Shadow of Mordor again on stream because when I was playing it the first time, share button didn't have streaming to YouTube, so it was like weird setup I had to use. Um, but then also like, I'm thinking of like not playing anything just because I want to it doesn't look that bad, but man, I've been making progress, so I'd like to just keep going on the clean the apartment. I mean, sure, there's like an Amazon box here and a bunch of boxes stacked up, but hey, it could be worse, right? Right? Anywho, what else is there? So yeah, just daily share button videos. Those are coming back, and then Hitman, and then we'll see what happens after that. I'm thinking of just taking a break and cleaning the apartment because it looks like a mess, or not as bad as it was, but still a mess. Change the channel videos I'm working on. Rambling. Check. Oh, so Saga. Okay, so that's another thing in this interim. Like I have like a bit of time before Disney comes out, so that's another thing I'm thinking about doing is like, every day doing an issue of Saga until I'm caught up, and then I can just go back to doing comic book talks. I mean, hopefully there's like no new issues once Mass Effect drops for a while, so I can like finish that and like be all done with that and stuff. But we'll see. Um, hmm. I think that was like because like besides Destiny, because I've kind of dropped that and I'm not gonna come back to it for a while. Like on the channel, like the main stuff, Saga. I don't think I was really reading anything else. I mean, I've finished reading like a lot of stuff that I never really did the comic book talk for, like Uncanny Avengers. I finished. I'm not sure if I read the final issues in that first arc or that first like the whole 40 issues. Not 40, it wasn't 40 issues, but like the first 29 issues or something that like Remender did. That like that I finished that. That was good. I finished Uncanny. Bendis is Uncanny. That was great. Uncanny X-Force. Yeah, a bunch of like old like. It's funny because I skipped over the Cassandra Nova part, like when they actually fought, and I came back to it when they were fighting with the Hope and the Future Strife. But that was cool. But like, it's whatever, dude. I'm like any of like the stuff I was reading in Marvel now is like super old, so I'm not gonna like come back and do a video on it. But I did enjoy most of it. Like I didn't finish Thunderbolts. I got to like the End of Soul stuff, and I didn't like finish it, but that was good. I'm thinking about this now because there's like a bunch of Facebook posts like when it says like on this day, and it had like all the videos or not the videos, but it had a bunch of like stuff, a bunch of stuff, like all of the like your memories from like way back when. So it had all my stuff of when I started reading comics again for like back a couple years back. That made me think about man, I need to make an update. Oh yeah, I guess that's another thing. I mean, I need to make an update video on that, like the F comics video or something, whatever I had. Because I like did go back and read a bunch of stuff, and then it didn't change my opinion and stuff. So I need to update that, but we'll see. I think I'm done. I don't have anything else to talk about. Talking about games I'm playing, and I'm not gonna be playing. Well, I'll be playing some stuff, but not a bit or not a lot. Wow. I might be playing some trials, but there won't be any videos unless we get to the lighthouse, and I'll be like, flawless loot, yay! So there's that. So yeah, new channel trailer, sausage, YouTube sausage, part or episode 2 or whatever. A ton of Mass Effect when that drops. Oh, actually, I just remembered something. Actually, I am trying to get a mount for my car because I got a new phone. Well, I haven't got it yet. I ordered it. It's like it's on its way here. It's Google Pixel XL. So it has like supposedly like the best camera of every phone. Blah blah blah, or best camera ever. I mean, I'm not sure if that's like for picture or video, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's like way better than what I have now. And so I had this one friend that was making a bunch of dashcam videos, and so I was like, that's a cool idea. I could get a like mount on my car. But what the idea is to like do it during like what's that word called? Severe weather season. So it's like, you know, when it's like storm, or just anytime it's like weird weather, because there's a lot of weird weather here. So it's like, you know, anytime there's weird weather, just like get a mount for my car and just like put my phone in, get video and like check it out. But that's like one of the things I'm thinking of doing maybe, but not like, you know, going out to do it when like the weather's weird. I'm not gonna be like a storm chaser or anything. Just like, you know, on my daily commute to work, be like, oh, look at this weird weather or whatever. So yeah, that's a thing. I was hoping to like get it sooner so I could you know, get some of like the like snow stuff, but we didn't have a lot of snow this year, so it's whatever. That's another thing I'm thinking of doing. Okay, you know what? Next time I do this, I'm gonna have a better list and actually have all the stuff so I can not go in and be like, there's something I want to talk about. What was it? Or just do it on the fly. I mean, I do like doing it on the fly, but I think I do a better job if like I'm actually, you know, have all my stuff prepared beforehand and just like do it. I do like I mean, I can still be extemporaneous about it and just like, you know, have the thingies, but not have it like all written out like it's off a like teleprompter or something. So, you know, that's going forward. That's what we're gonna do on Time with Tekken to make changes to this channel. Is just have a better outline and know what we're talking about in advance, and not just yeah, shoot from the hip. Yeah. Anywho, oh, actually, there's one last thing. I did talk about that this last time. I haven't actually done it, but I am. Yeah, the whole blog thing about geopolitical issues, blah blah blah. Like that's going down. Like I have like idea in my brain. I just haven't gotten down to like, you know, typing it out and like blah 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 blah. So that's, I think that's everything. If it's not everything, whatever. So. Or if I didn't talk about it, I probably talked about it on the podcast, which I'll put a link to in the bottom, endlesspodcast.com. We podcast usually every week, like 80% of the time. So we didn't record like a couple weeks ago and I said, oh yeah, we record every week or something, like the last time I put a giant time taken up, but whatever. So, but we usually do. So yeah, that is it for this video. Thanks for watching and listening. Feel free to leave a comment down below in the comments, or not, that's cool too, whatever. And, you know, like it, share it, or not, that's cool too, all as well, whatever. And until you see or hear from me again, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and I'm now signing off.